Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I thought I would get out here where there was a nice breeze. Amazing how when you get in the morning, there's a breeze. Then it stops. And then about 4 o'clock, the breeze picks up. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. Yeah, I thought I would sit outside this morning and look at the pretty, this colors in here are so much prettier outside than they are inside. Now, I like that. Oh, I might keep this myself. But the true pretty blues. Oh, and if you want this pattern, I think Daniel found it. And let's see, what did he say? Look at that. He said that he found it, a YouTuber had done it. I guess it was the easiest crochet shawl you could ever make, or something like that, or in the world. So let's see. He found the YouTuber that was uh, showing real good instructions. Oh, let's see. And I'll look it up. But it was something, seemed like it said something like nut in it. I don't remember. Let's see. But I think it's great. Because he was asking this pattern. And I said, I don't do well with, showing people how to make patterns. I can do them, but I can't instruct them, as you can see from my tutorial videos. And they're going to get better because I've ordered something that would help, I hope. Wasn't too expensive, so I'm hoping it'll do what I want it to do. Yeah, I was dreaming. Probably was dreaming. I just love y'all's comments. I really do. I read them every day. I may not read them on air, but I read them every time they come in. One young lady, every time she contacts, she didn't put comments on YouTube. She sends me a message like Judy does. And she sends me pictures and we talk about things. And she does those little, where you have the little doll in it and then you have the little banky. And she makes those. I've shown videos of them, I'm sure, of some of her. Well, I know he sent me that. I know he did. But I do read it already. Once they're read or if I respond, they go away. I don't know how to find them. Oh, and he told me, and I thought, well, I'm going to tell everybody tomorrow. But anyway, well, I thought I would tell you because he found it. But maybe he'll put it on his video. If you're watching Daniel Fontaine, Fontaine. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think it was Craft Nut. That's it, Craft Nut. And she listed it, and she does a tutorial on it. And she does a good job. I went out there and looked, and she does a good job. And that's a Craft Nut tutorial for this shawl. There we go. And then the prettiest colors. Out here, it's really pretty. My, if the sun shines, that's why I came out. Because I didn't want the sunshine to get on me. Because it's so hot yesterday. I don't know that I ever got cooled off. Even after a shower, I guess I just ate too much sweets. They say if you eat sweets, it'll heat your body up. And when it heats your body up, then you can't stand the heat outside. So they say children shouldn't drink like Kool-Aid with lots of sugar and stuff. They're thirsty from the heat, but they don't need the sugar because that revs them up and heats their body up and fires it up. And so they can get heat stroke very easily. Even though you're giving them lots of liquids, it's not the right kind of liquid. Oh, like we all have children. Well, we've been through it, we know. Yes, I'm wearing the. I look. In fact, I was looking at myself. If I can't see myself, I look like one of those ladies from the old movies. Except they were much younger and probably more pretty too. But anyway, isn't that pretty? So I'm going to continue on with this today, and I'm going to sit out here while it's nice. Very nice. It's so dry. There's so many patches. And I get comments saying, no matter who I talk to, and if they comment, it's hot. Except in UK. And she says, oh, we never get warm. We get warm, but never hot because they're on the water, the shoreline, the ocean, the sea. I can't remember the name of it, but she lives that's Jan Carruthers. She lives, I think she said 2 miles from the sea. I watched her video last night. She does one on Thursday night on I'm confused. I don't even know what day it is. So, I better go back to bed. I always say, I know what day it is, and I know my name, and I know how old I am. But this morning, I don't know how old I am. I do know my name, and I don't know what day it is or the temperature. But it is a nice, cool breeze. And I hope you get a chance to enjoy sitting outside for a while, because I really need to sit outside much as I can, even though it's heat. If I can it just makes me feel better. Does it make you feel better just to go outside? I know it's comforting to sit on the couch or in your comfy chair or in your bed, in whichever you're confined to or you choose to be confined to. Oh, I was looking at the new magazine, the AARP magazine that my sister gave me. That was the most boring magazine I've ever seen. All they wanted to do was sell you things like hearing aids, and they wanted to give you a phone that had big numbers on it, and the other stuff was just pictures of celebrities. It was like a People magazine or something. I just thought it was a waste of read. I mean, I didn't find a good article. Usually there's a good article in there, some kind. I don't know if maybe it's what I expect from magazines. Maybe I've read so many that I'm going, yeah, I've heard that. Just different words, but I've heard that. Is that what happens? Do we have to search out more sources that we can read and understand that? Well, we understand everything now that we're older. No, I guess we don't. Maybe we look back and say, oh yeah, I knew that. I know that. But anyway, I do believe that there's got to be a new magazine that really captures my interest. And you would think I read enough books that my mind's always learning little nitbits of information, but yeah, crochet magazines I think are the most fun to read. Even though most of the patterns are old patterns just redone in different colors. And have you ever had those old magazines from the 70s, the little tiny, they're no bigger than your hand, crochet books? Well, I guess they're 5x7, or maybe they were, I don't know, before Leisure Arts came out with their larger pamphlets. But before that, you had the little hand pamphlets, and then my aunt Pearl, no Aunt Pearl, um, she she got some kind of little monthly or weekly magazine. It was just a little pamphlet, about the size of some of the church magazines people get now when they subscribe to them. But her little booklets were all about cross stitch, embroidery. And then it had you open it up, and then you could unfold these paper patterns, and it had all patterns for your crochet. And you could lay them on a pillowcase or whatever, and embroidery, cross stitch, or whatever. But yes. But right now, I've been checking mine out through the library. And I find that to be very, very useful. First, you know where they are because they're on your iPad or your, Kindle or book, your phone, wherever you keep that stuff for your library. And you go out there and you can just flip right through the pages and not even touch a book. It's just, it's just pictures. They must have some great cameras for digital. But I tell you, they're fun. Except I can't fold them up like birds and balloons, and hold them up so you can see them as I read through them. But these crochet books are really, I think the colors are exciting in them too. And the patterns are really quite simple. They just make them look very, I guess, what do you call it when things get out of style and they get back into style? Like a new trend setting. Yes, trend-setting magazines. There's very seldom any new, stitches that I haven't seen. Of course, there probably is. I just don't know it. I can remember the first time what was it, the crocodile stitch? Everybody had to have slippers that were crochet crocodile stitches on them. And they were different. It's funny, we didn't make them green like a crocodile or that brown green. We made them in pink and blue. Do you even know what I'm talking about? I bet you do. I mean, how can you not, I guess. But, yeah, I think that was really a pretty, pretty stitch that we learned back in the day. But, yeah, and then the crochet on the flip-flops. Do you remember that? We'd crochet on the flip-flops. I guess that was before they were all different colors, We put flowers on them. Or I remember one girl put tiny little doll accessories on hers. She'd have a little purse on one foot of her flip-flop, and on the other one she'd have some kind of little crochet flower or earrings hanging on them or something. They were fun though for little girls learning how to crochet. And then we came out. Remember the crocheted children's hats that had the big tonsors, great big pom poms, and they flipped around like this. That was big style for a while. Oh my. Yes, I guess I'm getting a little bored. I'm not bored from activities. I've got enough to do. It's just to stimulate my brain because I don't want to have to think about the past for today. I mean, there's tomorrow, and there's new things coming out all the time. I can't keep up with technology. I'll tell you that. I'm trying though. I am trying. Ordered one of those things you put on your head. I guess I told you the other day. And you put your camera right here. So no matter where you look, your cell phone, and it would see what you're looking at and video it. Like if you were, I guess, walking through the yard or whatever. So I'm going to try that out this week if I have time. Of course, it's the end of the week now. I need to take care of some things like house cleaning would be probably a very good thing to do. You know, the babies have been in and out and in and out. And I've been in and out and in and out. I have vacuumed day for yesterday, but it doesn't take much to track into a little apartment. No matter how much you sweep off the courtyard, you're going to track it in. And then the puppies are still shedding, you know. And once Connor gets shaved down to his summer cut and brush Clyde good, then maybe all that will stop. Well, I have the most beautiful blooms on my cucumbers. They're just gorgeous, and they're climbing all over the place, but not one cucumber. I tell you, when the cucumbers come in, when they come in, I expect them to. I'm going to have cucumbers, and I'm going to have that cucumber lemonade drink with ice, you know, where you put it in. You put 2 cubes of ice or 3, and then you put lemons and sugar and cucumbers and some water. Yeah, cucumbers and some water, and then you put it in my Ninja, or I put it in my Ninja, and I'm telling you, that is the most refreshing drink. It is. They drink it a lot in the south of Texas and down in Texas, not Texas, Mexico. They drink it a lot. I guess they have a lot of cucumbers, and cucumbers contain a lot of water. And you can put any fruit or ice with it, and you can have a really quite refreshing drink for hot days. So I'm waiting on you, cucumbers. I'll have to show you a picture. I'll have to take a picture and put it in, insert it, because it is massive. The leaves are huge. I mean, they're like 10 inches apart. They're putting all their growth into leaves and flowers, but no fruit. No, not any tomatoes. Last year had tomatoes. I said that the other day, but the blooms have just all fallen off, and there's no tomatoes. Now the was it the basil? Yeah, basil's doing very well. And the purple, I call them purple clover. I don't know, it's like a 3-leaf clover. Yes, 3-leaf clover, but it's purple. I get a whole container of that. It looks very good. So, but everything else is just struggling, and it must be the heat. Even my Mexican moss, the rose moss, nothing. And usually they bloom like crazy, and usually the sun will bring the blooms up. But they're not even doing that, and we've had some hot sun and hot weather. Oh well. It's just the way it is. We have to accept good days and bad days, and good things and bad things. And all the bad things we got to think of is something good's going to come out of it. You know, that's a hard lesson to learn, isn't it? Hard lesson to learn. Well, I should be crocheting, but I just want to nurse this coffee for a while. Only because I want to. And it's cool. It's very cool. I don't know. I need to find out. Let me just ask Google what day it is and everything. Google knows everything. Oh, how do you do it? No. I don't know why this thing's so hard for me. Let's see. Okay. Where's Google? Okay, let's see. How do I Google? Oh, you first have to find Google, don't you? Okay. By the time I find out, it'll be another day. Hi, Google. What day is it, Google? Oh, it didn't say. Oh, Google.
It's Sunday, July 10th, 2022.
Today is Sunday? Oh my gosh, I didn't read my Bible this morning. I've got to put that in date. Hey Google, what is the temperature?
Right now in North Little Rock, it's 78 degrees. By the way, if you'd like to hear a brief summary of your day, including today's weather, your commute, calendar events, and more, you can say, "Good morning."
Good morning. Hi Google, good morning.
Hello, visit. You've found the new good morning routine. Let's try it together. First, let's see what your day looks like. It's 8:19 a.m. It's 78 and cloudy. Today, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of 92 and a low of 69.
69
Next,
is the
I'll play
low.
the news. And just so you know, you can customize this routine. I can also turn on lights, start coffee,
Oh
play
my
music,
gosh,
play
can
a
you hear
podcast,
this?
and more. To customize your good morning routine, take a look at routines in Google Assistant settings.
Wow.
Have a great
Oh, well, thank you. I will have a great day. Oh, how sweet. How sweet. Well, I didn't know it was Sunday. Oh, my, and I was going to straighten up and everything, and today's the Sabbath. No, 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 no. I don't need to be doing that, do I? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, 12 minutes. Oh, it's Mrs. C's cottage. Says offering encouragement is never a wrong thing. You did a good deed, and sometimes when you do, others do not realize it. It doesn't fit into the way of their thinking. The shawl is beautiful. You know, I was thinking yesterday what a nice setting you have. Looking from my side of my fence, you have the perfect house. It is just the right size for one, big enough for everything you need, and yet not too big to keep up. And your courtyard is quite lovely. There again, big enough to contain a variety of plants, yet small enough for you to take care. You take time for your family and neighbors and have plenty of time for crochet. I confess there that there are times when I'm dusting or vacuuming or doing the laundry that I that that I envy you. You envy me? No. Oh, how sweet. You're so encouraging, Mrs. C. You made my day. You made my day. So you saw the video I put up recently. This is that's so sweet. Yeah, I was feeling pretty bad when that man's wife was not happy. Do you know what their name was? How they introduced themselves? They said Nicotine. We're Mr. and Mrs. Nicotine. And I didn't know whether to ask him if that was a first name or last name, but then they filled me in. His name is Nick, and her name is Tina. Nicotina. Well, I'm going to leave you for that. And, and her sister's name was Barbara Ann, same as mine. So, there you go. Remember, God has you in His hands. Pray for Mother Earth. Try to keep our bees safe and be happy and love one another. That's what Jesus said, love one another. And if we all did and helped each other, the world would be a better place. Keep crocheting. I'm just going to sit out here for a little lot longer, but I'm not going to talk because I've already talked long enough. And you know, that's just the way it is. Bye-bye. And thanks for your sweet comments.